Good day again, everyone. Welcome again to our another session of network and communications. So last time we've discussed about the IP addressing theories and some terms that we'll be using. Right now, our next topic is about subnetting, and we have this topic, which are all examples and set of scenarios and problems. So most of these problems will be given in Cisco certification and other certification like Microtech certification examinations. So it is very important to be well versed with subnetting. So, okay, without further ado, let's start our first example. So, our first example is this given IP address. So, we are tasked to get the address range. So, what is the address range of the given IP address? So, for example, you are having a setup of a network, and your compute and your network, and one of those are set up in this IP address. So your given IP address is 192.168.1.55. So now we will look into what is the address range that this IP address belongs to. Okay, so this is the first thing we need to do is to look into this type of IP address. And we've known from the IP address that this IP address is a Class C IP address. Okay, so it belongs to Class C because it has this 192. And as what we've discussed last meeting, the first octet represents what type of class it belongs, from Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and Class E. So, since 192 belongs to Class C, so we will be using the subnet mask, which we also discussed last meeting, subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So, in a Class C IP address, so the subnet must have the first 3 octet are all represented by ones. Okay, so from here, the first thing we need to do is to so basically it is just like this. So the given IP address, let's just convert that one into its equivalent binary, or the decimal will be represented or converted into equivalent binary values. So how did we do that one? So first, let's copy the IP address. So first IP address is 192.168.1.55. Okay, let's write this one. Okay, so let's do this one. So from here, again, in binary number, as what we discussed last meeting, so in an IP address, you have the term octet. So it means it has 8 bits in one group. So 8 octets. So we have, for example, the first, and every bit have a binary weight. So meaning, let's start with the first bit, which is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and 128. Okay. So 192, we need to add these numbers in order for us to arrive with 192. So obviously we'll start with the biggest number. So we use the 1 to 8. So how can we get to 192? If we add numbers, we'll get 192. So if we add 1 to 8, so let's say 1 to 8 plus 64. That is 8 plus 4, that is 12. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. So therefore, if we activate 1 to 8 and 64, we will get 192. So this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Because if we add more to this, then that is not anymore 192. Okay? So next, we'll get the, so we have that here. So we have that here. So next, we'll get the 168. So what is 168? So obviously, we'll be using the 1 to 8 again. If we add 64, that is 192, which is greater than 168. So therefore, we will not use 64. So let's try adding 1 to 8 plus 32. That will give you 8 plus 2, that is 10. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 160. So therefore, we can use the 32 because it's still less than 168. So next is if we use 16, that is high, that will result to higher than 160. So therefore, that is 0. Then we will use 8 because if you use 8, that is already exactly what we are looking for. So then the rest will be 0. Okay. Okay, next. Let's have that here. So now, we will get 1. So obviously, we will not use higher numbers to this value. So we will not use this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll use the 1. Okay. That 55. So how will we get 55? So 55 came from, so obviously 1 to 8 and 64 is not applicable. So we'll use 32. If we try to use 32 plus 16, we'll have 8, 48. Okay, we can use that 16. If we use 8, that is 56. So it is higher than that. So 8 is 0. If we use 4, so if we add 4 here, so we have 5, that is 12, 52. So we can use the 4. Next, if we add 2 and 1, so that becomes the complete 55. So it is actually that method in order for you to get the equivalent of your given IP address to its converted and equivalent binary value. Next, since we know that this IP address 192 is a class C, okay, class C, therefore the subnet mask of this IP address is 255.255.255. Sorry, let me fit this one. Okay, so that is, okay, that is 255.255.255.0. So therefore, if we add all of this to 128 plus 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, that is actually equivalent to 255. So let's try to add so that you could see. So if we add here 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. If you can see, the result is 255. So therefore, 255 is equivalent to all 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 0. So this is 0. Okay. Now, in order to get the range, okay, you use the logical AND. And as we discussed last meeting, if you use logical AND, it will only, the output will only be 1 if both inputs are also 1. Okay, the output will be 1 if both inputs are also 1. So therefore, if you use logical AND here, so 1 and 1, that is 1, 1 and 1, 1, 1, 0 and 1, that is obviously 0 because should have both inputs are 1. So this becomes 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. That, so that is still 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dot 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. And this one is, if you know this one, if you notice, we go back this 128 plus 64, that is 192. And if we use this one, that is our dot 168. If we go it up here, so 1 only is activated, so that is 1 dot. Okay, sorry, that is 0 there. 1 times that is 0. So this is also 0. And this is 1 also. Actually, all of them are 0. So therefore, our network started from this IP address. Okay? So this is actually called your network address. This is actually your network address. Then, as I've told you, network represents 1 last time. So network represents 1, while host represent, while broadcast, network address represent this one from the start, and the broadcast address is actually when you activate all of the bits. So we have 192.168.1, it belongs to the same network. That if all of this, diba, broadcast means that every members of the network will be send with values. Therefore, if these are all ones, that is 255. So, and this is actually, so this is 1. This is actually your broadcast address. Okay, that is actually your broadcast address. Therefore, your range of your address, because we are asked what is the range. So therefore, the range of that is 192.168.1.0 to 192.168.1.255. That is our range. So, but okay, but the usable, this is our range, but the usable IP address are only 192.168.1.1 until 192.168.1.254. So, this is the only usable IP address. Sir, what happened to 255 and 0? As I've told you, this one is allotted for your network address, and 255 is allotted for your broadcast address. That's why in our last discussion, so we have a formula of 2y, we have there a formula